let's talk about a feeling that I think we all know way too well. You get a brilliant idea, something that really excites you, but you're just frozen by this thought that you're not quite ready to start. This is a story about how to finally push past that feeling.
You know the feeling, right? It's more than just a passing thought. It's this idea that just grabs you. Your heart starts pounding, and you can see it all so clearly. The success, the final product, the person you'd become if you could just bring this thing to life. It feels like pure potential, and man, is it an amazing feeling. And then, just as you're about to take that first tiny step, that voice kicks in. It's quiet, but it is so, so powerful. You're not ready yet. It's like the ultimate emergency brake on all our ambitions. It stops us dead in our tracks before we've even taken a single step.
So what do? We start making excuses. And they sound so reasonable, don't they? We tell ourselves, I just need a little more time to plan it out. Or, I should probably read one more book on this. Or the classic, I'll start as soon as I feel more confident. We create this fantasy that successful people start with this perfect level of certainty that we just don't have yet. And this, right here, shows you the slow, quiet price of all that waiting. First, days go by, then weeks, then months. And sure, the idea is still rattling around in your head, but that initial spark, that energy, it's starting to fade. Inaction is literally draining the life out of your idea, not because it was a bad one, but just because it was never given a chance to see the light of day.
And this is the turning point in the whole story. After all that waiting, all that hesitating, something happens that just completely shatters the illusion that waiting was the smart thing to do. It's a moment of really painful clarity. You see someone else doing it, your idea, or something so close to it, it might as well be. And that first feeling is just surprise. You're just like, wow, somebody else had that idea too. Huh.
But that surprise, it fades really fast. And it's replaced by something heavier. This serious sinking feeling starts to set in as you really process what's happening. They didn't just have the idea, they're actually doing it. And finally, there's just silence. A quiet moment where the full, crushing weight of the truth just hits you. There are no more excuses to hide behind. There's just the cold, hard reality of what happened while you were busy getting ready.
And that's the thing that hits you the hardest. You realize they weren't better than you. They weren't smarter or more talented or more prepared. The only real difference is laid out right here, plain as day. They started, and you waited. That's it. That's the whole story.
And then comes the part that really stings. You have to watch them from the sidelines. You see their imperfect beginnings. You watch them make mistakes and learn and get better. You see them start to get a little bit of traction, and every single bit of their progress feels like a painful reminder of what could have been if only you had just started. This whole experience forces you to ask a really tough question, to really look in the mirror and ask, was I really waiting for the perfect moment? Was preparation the actual goal here? Or was something else going on? And here it is. The real answer. The real enemy was never a lack of knowledge or a lack of time. It was fear, plain and simple. The fear of failing and looking like an idiot. The fear of what other people might say. And maybe the biggest one of all, the fear of not being perfect right out of the gate. All that preparation, it was just a really convenient, respectable-sounding mask for that fear. But hiding behind that excuse comes with a massive cost. Time. The one thing in this life you can never, ever get back. And this brings us to the most liberating truth of all. It's so simple, but it changes everything. Nobody starts ready. People become ready by starting. Readiness isn't something you have to achieve before you act. It's the result of taking action. So what does this mean? It means we have to completely change our goal. We've been chasing the wrong thing. Perfection is not the starting line. The real starting line is just beginning, so that you can start the process of growth. Growth is the new goal. Okay, so how do you actually do it? It's almost ridiculously simple. Step 1, start right where you are with whatever you've got. Stop waiting for the stars to align. And step 2, and this is the big one, let your actions create your confidence. Don't wait until you feel confident to start. Start, and the very act of doing will build the confidence you've been waiting for. So, I want to leave you with this question. Think about that idea you have, the one that makes your heart beat a little faster, the one you keep putting off until you're ready. After everything we've talked about, what are you really waiting for?